Hi Virgo, this is your reading for the 4th to the 10th of October and 2021, and it is the 1st already, so you most probably have been pinched, because when we were children we used to give a pinch and a thump. No, we would say we would pinch somebody and then thump somebody and then say pinch and punch, first of the month. How things shoot back once one is doing readings from the past. Okay, so pinch and a punch for you could be the first of the month. Okay, joke. Okay, well, I hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for all your likes and shares, and you're number 2 because you have the most views and likes. Okay, I'm so happy and grateful. Thank you very much. Please keep on stimulating people to become a member. And also, I'm using the Light Seers today, the Mystical Moments Tarot, and also the Dream Catchers. So it's going to be a whopping packed reading, and I like it that way. And these are my favorite decks at the moment. And Brenda gave me the Light Seers. Well, you know Brenda, she's a friend of mine. She's also my Pisces. My brother is my Virgo. So I've got loads of favorite. Really, all the signs are my favorite because they've got their own character, don't they? So have you. You are perfectionists for others, but not so much for yourself. You are also hands-on and go for what you want. Like if you're paired up with an air sign, they have the ideas and you put them into action. Okay, that said, that is my experience. So sometimes I will blurb something out and just change the introduction. And I'm changing things from time to time, but I'm still me. Okay, I'm the Gemini. Okay, so I'm glad you're coming out of your shell, and well done. And you're going up and onwards. That is the way I feel. You're seeing where you want to go. Also, you are more determined somehow, although you have to be careful because we are in Mercury retrograde. So be careful with electrical and mechanical things. Don't sign things unless you really have to, and get them checked out. You come in with the all-over energy. That was the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, well, if you follow me, you know what it means. It means ultimate happiness, ending to emotional difficulties. And I think that's because you are coming out of your shell. You are really literally taking action. Okay. Also, you might be more aware of things and getting things done. Okay, that said, you've got the 10 of Cups, that's emotional bliss. You might be partnering up, family is important, friends are important, you might be having reunions and celebrations, you might be finding out you're pregnant, you might find out that you've got that house because you've reached the end of the cycle, because 10 is an ending, and that there will be new beginnings. Okay, so the time is also fertile to start something new, and emotions mean happiness, making yourself happy, also partnering up perhaps, being happy and romantically in love, because look at these two people. They shoulder each other. Together we stand strong. That's the all-over energy. Now, the other card we have for the all-over energy is the 7 of Swords. So be careful of people that are malicious, sly, contemptuous. So be careful. Forewarned is forearmed. Okay, so don't worry. 7 is a lucky number. You've been warned. So if it hasn't happened yet, then you've been warned and you are armed and prepared and ready for the BS that somebody is going to give you or is going to deliver you. So don't worry. The 7 of Swords also means gossip. It could mean that somebody doesn't want a confrontation and they're left all of a sudden. It could be a colleague at work. It could be your partner. It could be a friend that you've had a disagreement with and they've gone off without a word. Well, that's their problem, it's no skin of your nose. Real friends talk it out, and they do confront each other when there is a disagreement. And that is what friendship and relationships are all about. Sorry, I had a drink. I've got a dry throat. So, it is slightly different if it is your partner, of course, but if you're not partnered up, it could be a friend or a colleague. Also, if you are partnered up and somebody has left you and been sneaky and didn't want a confrontation, didn't want to talk it out, it's their problem, it's their issue. You are better off without them if they are not honest, not respectful, and they don't share their thoughts, their feelings. But I think with the Ten of Cups, that it won't be as bad as the card really means. I think it is more or less of people that are jealous of your happiness. Okay. Well, let's see what how the story goes and what the story says. And that's my Buddha in the back. So I'm sorry, it just looks like I've got weird hairstyle. It's only a little picture of me. So just to know that I'm here. And sometimes I talk a lot with my hands. You can see. Sometimes I also get information from the other side, and then I see them doing something, and then you can see what I'm doing behind the scenes. You come in with a Two of Wands, so you could be making plans for the future. You could be making plans with a friend or a partner. Perhaps you might be making plans on buying a house or going on holiday, because we've got the Atlas here and we've got a camper van here. So who knows? And she's sitting in a great big arched, we call it the French windows, looking out, dreaming and thinking. Well, dreams can come true. You are in balance. And the Two of Wands also means partnering up, making plans with a partner. This could be in business, but this could also be romantically. And of course, what else can I say? You might be thinking of buying a firm's car, so that the car can be written off in the tax office, tax returns, because you're driving and kilometers or miles. You get refunded for that. You get compensated rather by the institution, the tax. And you can see a great big building like a castle in the background. I don't know whether you can see that, and that represents to me like a big building, like an institution. Now your Chariot means that you have recognition. So if you have a business partner and you have your own firm or your own company, then there could be expansion. Perhaps that's why you might be also planning to move, to extend the company, go to a bigger building. It's taken a long time. Look at the snail. And snail means to me slow but steady. It has been slow, especially with the times that we've had for things to pick up again. So yes, you have stayed on your road, on your path. You've been determined and you've got recognition, victory. You could be dealing or partnering up with a Cancer also, because that the Chariot represents Cancer. Perhaps you've started to make plans in July and now they're coming to fruition. Wow. It's number 7, so luck is on your side. Also, you could be going on holiday. You might be taking your partnership onto the next level, whether it's work or romance. Remember, these are general readings. If you want a personal reading, have a look at the details below in the description box or in the top right hand corner and click on the angel, and then it will take you to the website. There's different kinds of readings. You also have the Two of Swords. Now the Two of Swords is upside down, so you are seeing where you want to go And look, she's looking at the Two of Wands blindfolded, not knowing where you are, but because it's upside down, you are open. You've taken the blindfold off and you've gone for what you want, right? You look, the Chariot. You're steering the snail, or the horse rather. You're driving the Chariot. So you are looking right where you want to go. Well done. So it's confirming. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Ace of Pentacles. In the traditional cards, you see a hand coming out of the clouds, right? And that's the hand of the divine. The divine has helped you and stirred you that way subconsciously. The Ace of Pentacles also means this is a new beginning, financially, materially, tangibility for long term. Your success will bring in rediment for long term. You could be dealing or partnering up or with a Taurus, a Virgo. This is you, Virgo, Capricorn as well. So you could be partnering up or have partnered up with another Virgo. So you know what each other's negative talents or characteristics is, and the positive. You know how to keep things balanced. And again, slow but steady. You, the earth signs, go for long-term tangibility and durability. You can stand each other. You can understand. You don't have to finish each other's sentences. You know what you want. And it gives you confidence. You know that together you stand strong. Now, 2 and 2 is 22, rather, seeing the number is 22. So there again, sorry, 2 and 2. That's the divine showing that they're here. So that confirms the Ace of Pentacles. You also have the Hanged Man. Perhaps things have been delayed, but I've got the feeling you've got a different perspective, a different handle on the case. Like I said, you're driving the Chariot. You are driving the car. Okay? You're the driving force perhaps behind something, behind the ideas to bring them out into the material world. And because of your different perspective, because you listen to your intuition, after all, it is a spiritual card. So perhaps you're more aware of your higher self, your intuition. You've opened your heart is open, your solar plexus is open, your eyes are open. Wow, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And it's a card number 12, so that becomes 3. You are creative, but you're starting to believe in what you do and what you can. Boom. You're not locked up anymore. But you do have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is the miser card, but to me it means much more. Perhaps money has been locked up and away. Look at all the locks on the gate. And she is, she's got an image of the house on her heart and chakra. Perhaps that could be also an old-fashioned building that you wanted to make your house or your shop or your office, and now the money is coming in and you've got victory. So now you can get that mortgage or buy that house. And you might want to do it as a shop, but you've got 2 stories here, right? In the shop at the bottom and living on top. Perhaps that was your golden dream, to possess a building like that, but you have opened your heart and your mind and your soul. You've got a different perspective. You know where you want to go, and I think if you aren't still isolating yourself, then don't. And this is the warning. Come out and play and come into action. If you have held on to money, then you're allowed to spend it. The rainy days are over. Also, there's a lot of conversations going on. It looks like a general meeting of family and friends talking about what to do next, or whether your ideas are right. Also, this could be at a party, saying, wow, how have you done that? How can you do that? Do you think you've done the right thing? So there you are. I'm seeing people literally coming together, talking about it. Perhaps somebody might want to invest. This is not anything from the cards, but I think you might also be asked, can we invest in your company, or can we buy this, or can we buy that? Can you get us some more of this or that? Also, I think the money is going to stream in, not on a regular basis, but also in big lumps of money at certain times, besides the mainstream. Okay, but you're right, be careful. But also, to me, this card means let go of control issues. If you control something, if you hold fast onto something, you stifle it and it will die. Okay, especially a partner in a partnership or a relationship. Let them have their freedom. You should have your freedom, and you should be together in quality time. Perhaps you've learned that also. Something unexpected is going to happen at the end of the week, or at the weekend rather. We've got the Tower. Now, don't be scared of the Tower. This could be a good change as well. It doesn't have to be a bad change, okay? But there is a change. Perhaps because you've got recognition and victory now, that you're going to see the change, that the money is coming in, right? You might have been doing something not the right way, but you've had time out to get a different perspective, and now you have learned to communicate with your partner and accept that they thrive more when you let go of control issue or demanding issues. They will do their utmost to please you, and that could be the change in the relationship or the partnership. You also have the Moon. There were things that you didn't know about, or there are things that you don't know about, so that's why you need to do more research. Now that you've got your eyes open and you're more conscious of what is happening around you, you can make the change. You know where to find the information. If you don't, you could be going to the banker to ask for more money, a loan to buy that car or that house or the firm. You might seek professional advice with regards to licenses or contracts. Be careful, don't sign any contracts until 18 days after the Mercury has gone retrograde, and really 2 weeks after that. Be careful, get them checked out if you do have to sign something, and get the small print checked out as well. You could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Again, there is usually in the traditional cards you've got two pillars, and that's why you've got the dark side and the light side. So again, the angelic is showing you there is a new way, because in the traditional cards, like I said, you've got two pillars, but this card doesn't show that. But there is a dark side and a light side on the Moon, so you're in the spotlight. So it's also confirming that you are being recognized and being seen by others. Okay, but there is a new beginning, and there is something that you need to look into, get a different perspective on, need more information. You might be really, really busy. You might have a finger in a couple of pies, as they say. Look at her tentacles, because she represents an octopus. You might be too busy. You might realize that you have to slow down and that you can't do everything all at once. You might be taking on too much hay on your fork. Don't. You can multitask, but take time out. Take priorities. Look what the priorities are and what deserves your attention first. I would say family and friends. Friends are family. Your partner in the business, in a relationship, those have priorities. Don't forget them, because I also read the Lenormand and the Tower in the Lenormand means that you're ambitious and that you want to rise high up the ladder. You want to have that success, that completion, that ultimate happiness, because it's a different meaning than the tarot tower, and you do have the tower, so that's why it came in all of a sudden. You aim and you tend to forget others when you are working so hard to get what you want. Okay, so make time. That's what it means in Lenormand. Make time for the ones that you love and care about, because once you reach the top and you're alone and you haven't thought of them, then it is pretty sad. You've got nobody to share it with. So when I see the tower in the tarot, I always say, if I'm reading the Lenormand, I always remember the tower of the tarot, and also say to people, because I think it is very important to remember who supports you whilst you're climbing up the ladder. Okay, so that could be the sneaky card. Perhaps somebody is sneaking behind your back because they want your attention, and they think that they can do it in a negative way. Yes, they will. Everybody always watches out for thieves and sneaky people. Okay, so again, don't close yourself off whilst aiming for the top, so that you are aware of what is happening when somebody's doing you wrong. Please, please, please stay awake. Be the light. Shine the light on the things. You are in the spotlight. There's also illumination. So illumination means something is, the light is shining on a situation or a question at hand. You must look into it. Why is somebody being sneaky? Do they feel left out? Boom. Are they jealous? What do they want? Confront them. Okay? So there you go. You are really with the program. Now I'm going to put these cards down a little bit, and we're going on to the clarification cards. And I'm using the Dream Keepers for that. Okay? So there you go. Quite a successful week. So be aware of what is happening. And Taurus had something like that. I wonder whether that will be the theme for next week. Okay. So come out of your shell. You're on the right path. You're doing well. You're more self-assured. And people are seeing it. People are seeing that you have changed. Okay, we've got the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. You've got the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. So be aware. Balancing money. Okay, be balancing money. That will be successful because you've got the Chariot. Okay, your plans will come out to success as well because you've got the Chariot, and you are in balance. So watch out for the number 222. Okay, this could be 2 minutes past 10 at night or in the morning. This could also be 22 minutes past 2. So be careful of times of these signs. It's the divine telling you what is going on, or trying to get you to notice. Also, we have the Six of Pentacles. Again, Six of Pentacles. Somebody could come in from the past, bringing you a present. Okay, now let's have a look. We also have the Page of Wands. News. This news could be about work, about action, creativity, your what you want. This could be news on what you are aiming for, because the fire signs know what they want and they go for it. Wow. This one is flipping out, so I think you've got another 2. No, you've got the Three of Pentacles. 2, you're going up in the world, and you're getting more money, recognition again. You've got recognition here and victory. Well, you're no longer the apprentice, and people are seeing that you are definitely gifted and qualified to do what you are doing, and they are amazed. There could be somebody jealous. Now, at the bottom of that deck, of this deck, is we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So again, you've got the Page of Wands, and you've got the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles means that It's the share and share alike card. Also, if you're more fortunate, the less fortunate, you will be giving to the less fortunate. Be careful of people asking you for loans. Get it done officially. Also, if you are less fortunate, somebody could be coming in. I did say I see people discussing. You might get a sleeping partner, so somebody might be investing in your business or in a project that you're doing. If you're building a house or you're refurbishing a house and you just got married but you're pregnant, and somebody might give you some money or loan you some money for the baby room or sprucing up the house, so to get it comfortable and happy. I think you'll also be very ready at Christmas. Christmas is going to be significant for you, but you've got a Knight of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn again. So there's a lot of earth in you. Anyway, this could be also news about money, something that's tangible. So if you've put an offer in on the house and you want to spend your money, you went for that loan, or it will be accepted. The answer will be yes, because you've got the victory card. This is also the moving home card. Awesome. You have found your soulmate, I believe. Look at these two holding hands, coming together. Everything is falling into place for you. That is what I feel. Now, we've also got a mystical unicorn, a card, and this is the mystical unicorn. What have we got? I love these little cards. Miracles are about to bless your life. What did I say to you? I said to you, it's coming together. Now, the feather card. Where is the feather card? Yeah. Also, the divine messenger, the feather card. You can see me shaking. And you have a beautiful card. It looks like a peacock. No, it's a duck. Okay, the duck. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. What did I say? Don't forget the people around you that support you whilst you're climbing to the top. There you go. Now, you can, what I'm hearing now is let it run, water run, let it run off your back like water off a duck's back. Now, it's a man's voice. In other words, don't take too much notice if somebody's jealous, but do confront them if you know who it is, and just tell them where you stand. Set your boundaries and let it roll. Let the water roll off your back like a duck's back. Well, it's funny how things come together. It always amazes me how different decks, different cards, even in the same deck, come together. I hope you will have your miracle, and I think you will, because you've been working really hard and you've been really determined. You've had both feet on the ground. The delays are over. I hope you've liked this reading, Virgo, and remember, I love you. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed. Let me know if it comes true. Ciao, ciao.